Hi, this is Lori Walmer with my Ignite Talk, Create a Growth Mindset Culture to Foster Assessment for Learning, based on my beliefs that when students are in a comfortable classroom with a positive attitude, they are ready to reach their maximum potential. I'll start today with mindsets. A fixed mindset is a belief that we are born with a fixed amount of intelligence and ability. Students with a fixed mindset avoid challenges and failures, robbing themselves of a life rich in experience and learning. A growth mindset is the belief that with practice, perseverance, and effort, people have limitless potential to learn and grow. Students with a growth mindset tackle challenges without worrying about making mistakes or being embarrassed, focusing instead on the process of growth. So our question then is, how can we encourage a growth mindset? I suggest that we start by setting up a comfortable learning environment and then help students to understand brain development and mindsets. I also recommend that we model the growth mindset strategies for our students. What makes a classroom a comfortable learning environment? Is it about the furniture or how it is arranged? Or is it about the culture established with the students? Students are more willing to take risks when there is a sense of trust, respect, and cooperation among classmates. One way teachers can create this comfortable culture is by starting the year with get-to-know-you and team-building activities that encourage communication and collaboration. The best activities are the STEM challenges that require critical thinking and creativity as well. In addition to feeling safe, students should also know how their brains operate. Teach students about mindsets. Teach them that their brain is flexible. It is a muscle that can grow by learning from mistakes and exercising positive thoughts and attitudes. Here are some strategies to help students cultivate a growth mindset. In a comfortable classroom with this mindset, students will gain confidence, they will be motivated to learn, and they will take ownership of their learning. After setting the stage and building student confidence to embrace a growth mindset, it's time to put it into action. This is when we use the 7 strategies of assessment for learning, which is based on the 3 questions: where are we going, where are we now, and how do we get there? The first question is, where are we going? Strategy 1 tells us to provide students with a clear and understandable vision of the learning target. Strategy 2 tells us to use examples and models of both strong and weak work, which takes us to our second question, where are we now? This is strategies 3 and 4. Offer regular descriptive feedback during the learning and teach students to self-assess and set goals for the next steps. This takes us to our third and final question, how do we get there? Strategies 5, 6, and 7. Use evidence of student learning needs to determine next steps in teaching. Design focused instruction followed by practice with feedback, and provide students opportunities to track, reflect on, and share their learning progress. To do this, we can use the continuous feedback loop in which we monitor student progress and provide meaningful feedback, as well as encourage self-assessment and peer feedback so they can reach the learning target prior to the summative graded assessment. While using the 7 strategies and the feedback loop, remember to let the students take ownership of their learning. Teach them how to assess goals, assess their own work, track their learning, and reflect. By doing so, they will achieve and they will love learning. Let me share my plan of action for the next year. I will use technology tools to create multiple choice pretests based on the learning goals of the unit. I need to remember to select distractors that will provide valuable information. Digital tools will give students immediate feedback. Students will analyze their results in relation to the learning targets and use this new and improved learning map, which not only includes the vocabulary and essential questions, but also empty boxes for self-reflecting, setting goals, and tracking their progress. I will provide relevant practice opportunities with a variety of formative assessment strategies. When students are struggling to meet the goals, I will provide graphic organizers, links to instructional videos, and other valuable resources to provide scaffolds that will bridge their gaps. Hopefully, by using assessments for learning and being more intentional about giving meaningful feedback, students will be successful on unit assessments. But just in case, I've developed a plan for retesting to give them another chance to reach the learning targets. By putting this new retest option in place, there is not an end to student learning. This practice should help students maintain a growth mindset and prevent them from giving up on their goals. If all goes well, students will learn that if they put forth the effort and hard work, the grade they desire will follow. Let me close with 2 of my favorite quotes about feedback. The most powerful single modification that enhances achievement is feedback, and we all need people who will give us feedback. That's how we improve. Thank you.